morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It is a beautiful day. High 60s already. We are down at Tybee Island. It is absolutely stunning. Lots of people out this morning on a morning walk. You've never seen Tybee? This is another thing that makes Savannah abso-freaking-lutely amazing. Hold on, let me get y'all fixed. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. So this is Tybee Island. It is roughly about 15, 20 minutes from historic Savannah. It is the Savannah beach. Tide is starting to go out. You can tell where tide came into. We do. Yep, Tybee has tons of seashells. You can see them all. Yeah, Tybee has tons of shells. Trey, why you say no? Yes, we do. Hilton Head does not. But we do have tons of shells. Absolutely. I needed a chill day. So if we haven't met, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 mornings a week on a morning walk where I've lost 106 pounds. And I bring you guys along with me. Seashells. Try, Lord help. So I go live 7 mornings a week. I bring you guys along with me. And we just take in the sights, sounds, and move toward a healthier life. I was a teacher until December 2020, where I left education at my most unhealthiest weight. So if you've never followed me, hit that follow button. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for all the follows, you guys. So there are a few hotels on Tybee Island. The only hotel that you could actually get wise is right here. It's called Hotel Tybee. Those are rentals. Those are a lot of Airbnbs, VRBOs, rentals, things like that. But the only hotel that actually faces Tybee Island is Hotel Tybee. Yep, well, it's going to be probably not empty this weekend because, we're on a run of almost 80 degrees. We hit 80 yesterday. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of show you the whole view. It is stunning. So good morning, everyone. Hope you're well. Tide is starting to go out. So I did have to make some pretty big decisions last night when it comes to this stream for a couple of reasons. And kind of without going into too many details, I had someone who, I guess they couldn't access me and they were ticked off at me. And y'all know, if you followed me long enough, if you say something and it doesn't align with my live or anything like that, I do acknowledge it and I clap back at you. And because of that, I guess they didn't like that very much. So they went on one of our followers' TikToks, and decided to just go off on me. So there are certain things I will not tolerate. I always make it very vocal on how you can reach me. My email address is the same as my username at gmail.com. If you have an issue with me, email me. Don't go on somebody else's page. That's rude and disrespectful. And their issue was they said something that I guess I took out of context the other day. And however, in all of that, they seem to forget that there were 1,400 people in the live that day. It is impossible with that many to keep up with chat as I'm walking. It was. Yep, very childish. But it did have to make me address how I'll do things in the future, especially if I know that, good morning, if I know for a fact that we're going to be in a situation that's going to bring a lot of people in. What I'm going to have to unfortunately do, if I know it's going to draw a lot of people, is I'm going to have to, when I go live, set it to a subscriber only chat. You can still watch if you don't subscribe. You just will not be able to comment. And it's a decision I didn't take lightly. But I have to protect myself. And unfortunately, it looks like I have to protect you guys now. Because people don't got sense. And no, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You'll still be able to access the live. You just won't be able to chat. And that is only going to be on cases that we're on a movie set or we're watching something that I know is going to bring a lot of people. Thanks for the lollipop. This is Tybee. Yep, you can still watch. Exactly. And guys, we've addressed this before where a lot of streamers don't clap back. I am not one of them. Oh, it's all good. If you ever want to subscribe, there's a star next to my name. You just click on it. Tybee is calming. No problem. Now, on a normal day, I definitely won't do that. But as I was talking to one of my moderators on the way down here today, and I said, you know, we as a community have worked too hard. We have built an amazing community. Amazing. And I hate the fact that somebody's got to be troll-like and be ridiculous. Tybee is about 15 minutes from downtown. And this isn't a ploy to get more subscribers or anything. I'm just saying, if we're in a situation, again, that we're on a movie set or near a movie set, or it's going to bring a ton of people into the live, I'm just going to have to do subscription chat for that day to protect myself, my moderators, and my viewers. Tybee is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Because I should never have a follower of my community message me and go, who is this? And I go on their live or go on their page and someone has just gone to town about me. Like, yo. Oh yeah, Tybee's great. Tybee's about 15-20 minutes from historic Savannah. It is absolutely stunning this morning. We're just walking like we normally do. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I always try to build a community of encouragement, support. I tell you guys, when I'm walking, that's why we do back porch chat. When I'm walking in the morning, at times it's hard to keep up with chat because I'm trying not to bust my face walking. So I miss comments. Easy parking on Tybee, yes. On a summer day, it gets busy, so get down here early. You do have to pay to park. Now, right now, since Thanksgiving, it is free parking on Tybee until New Year's Day. So that's kind of cool. So we had a free parking day. Oh yeah, it was what it was. It just was frustrating because I work extremely hard to build a community of encouragement, a community of happiness, positivity, and to have 2 days in a row now people come in with very strong opinions and go after my integrity. It's very frustrating. Probably not, because we've had a streak of lower weather. I mean, there are people who are still getting in the water, yes. But this is Tybee Island, Georgia. Yep, see the tall dunes? You have to stay out of the dunes. We do have snakes that live in the dunes. So we have the dunes. Some are higher than others. Do not climb in the dunes. If you get caught in the dunes, you will get a citation. It's supposed to be 78. Yeah, it's not even about the moderators, honestly. We've got plenty of moderators. It's just about the fact that people got to be silly. Yeah, I'd say that. 10 to 16 feet. I know, isn't it great? Yep, there are people that just troll to get a rise. Unfortunately, this is someone who's been part of the community for a long time. Dunes are these things right here. They are built essentially because if you look on the other side of the dunes, there's houses. So we are on the coast, meaning, could we get a hurricane? Absolutely. So they are built or made to try to protect, if the water comes in, all of these properties. Yep, there are snakes in the dunes. It is illegal to go in the dunes. Citation can be up to $500. If you haven't seen a video with a snake, I got one on my TikTok. We are walking Tybee Island. So good morning, everyone. If we haven't met, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 days a week here in Savannah, and I bring you guys along with me. I've lost 106 pounds. This journey is about so much more than just the sights and sounds of Savannah. It is about a journey to happiness, mental health, and taking time for yourself every day. Thanks. Yep, I got a video with a snake. So if you've never followed me, hit that follow button. We hit 18,000, and as I say every day, as this person who went on somebody else's TikTok to blast me said, oh, they think 18,000 is big and bad, and they think they're famous. I've said daily, I'm no one big. I'm someone who lives in Savannah that loves her town and loves to share positivity. I've also said many a times, I know this is not a lot in comparison to some of the big streamers of TikTok. But I think what we have built is an amazing community. But one thing I will not allow is to be bullied. I will not allow people to come in and just say what they want without recourse, because I think that's a lot of what's wrong today, is people have taken this concept of free speech and think that that's okay to bully people and be disrespectful. And this is not the live for that, folks. So moderators, if you're listening to me, oh yeah, they've taken most of the swings down, sadly. Moderators, if you hear me, this is moving forward. Here's the protocol. If they come in off the bat already ridiculous, just go ahead and block them. If they come in ridiculous, block them. If they come in and seem cool, but then kind of start up with the drama of politics or drama, nicely put in chat, hey, we don't talk that way. That's not the live for this. And mute them for a minute. Then if they come back again and are still being dramatic, just block them. I have said from the get-go, I could care less if this community is 10 people or 110 people or 1,010 people or 20,000 people. It's about something so much more than just TikTok. So that's all I have to say about that. The beach is, from one end of Tybee to the other, is about 3 miles. So Tybee is built into 3 sections. You've got North Beach. You've got, basically we call it the main beach, is where the pier is. And you've got South Beach. So it's about 3 miles from one side to the other, which isn't horrible. No, those are condos. That's a hotel. There are no, well, there's one little area, but those are rentals. So again, Hotel Tybee is a hotel. We do, especially when we have storms coming up, we'll have a lot of surfers. Those are houses. People live in them, or they are rented out as VRBOs. Those are also rentals for the season. Some people live in them, some people rent them. It is. Nope, you do not drive on the beach. 3 things that are not allowed on Tybee, on the beach. Can't drive on the beach. Animals are not allowed on the beach. Smoking is not allowed on the beach. Those 3 things are not allowed. We used to have swings all the way down, but based on where the dunes are, they've had to take some of them down. Good morning. Yep, poor Blanche cannot go on the beach. Again, they are wrapped up, I think, on filming. If you come out, so if you're looking for the big seashells, you've got to be out here when tide goes out. When tide goes out, you can find some pretty big ones. You do have to pay to park on Tybee. It is $3.50 for every 2 hours. However, right now until New Year's Day, it is free to park on Tybee, which is huge. Yep, we do have a science center here on Tybee Island over at North Beach. We do have jellyfish season. Now is not jellyfish season. August is a big jellyfish season. We do not get, so if you haven't seen where Tybee Island and Savannah are on a map, they're on the end cove of Georgia. So historically what happens is when a hurricane comes, it hits kind of below us and above us, but we don't ever get hit dead on. Now, not to say we don't have wind and rain, but we are very fortunate when it comes to the impact of hurricanes. We're at Tybee Island. So if you've never followed me before, hello. My name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah. I go live 7 days a week. I'm down 106 pounds, and I bring you guys along with me. This is a journey about health, mental, physical, and emotional health. This is a journey about health, mental, physical, and emotional health. It's about a journey to finding out who you are and being better than you were the day before. Thank you. You will usually see them tides coming in. You will kind of see them sometimes from the pier, but the pier has been closed for production. But so they're taking all the stuff down, which tells me, thank goodness, we're going back to normal. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. You're here. 106 pounds. So when I started this journey, I was at a tight-fitted 3X, really 4X top. And I'd put on 24 shorts, but they didn't button. So I'd use a rubber band. So really I was in like 26, 28 shorts. Okay, we should be back. Yep, I had to pause for a minute. My daughter was calling me. Let me know if y'all are back. Yeah, so some days you will see dolphins. You'll see them more at North Beach than Mid Beach. Yep, when my daughter calls, I usually will have to pause and see what is going on. She is away at college. And she knows these are my normal streaming times. So if she calls during my streaming, it's usually I need to answer. So, hello, Alyssa. How are you? It is kind of roasty today, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I'm so glad this is helping. I needed this morning, too. After last night, I needed to find some inner peace. And find some woo-saw. My weight loss. So when I left teaching, my mental, physical, and emotional health were wrecked. I was over 350 pounds. I stopped weighing at 350 because I just didn't even want to see it anymore. So my weight loss has been a continuation of walking, water, and supplements. If you ever have questions, feel free to email me at adayinthelifeofcorey@gmail.com. I'll tell you my regimen, what I use, all the things. I am a distributor of them, and the reason that is because I get a mad discount, and I figured I'm going to use them. I need a discount. Because in case you guys haven't noticed, health isn't cheap. Being healthy is not always cheap. What is this? Ooh. Stand by. Oh, it's a full one. Look. Oh, my daughter's going to be ecstatic. Check it out. Look what I just found. Hold on, let me turn it around. Look. Can y'all see it? I saw it sticking up. My daughter will come out. Ooh, I dropped it. My daughter comes out in the mornings, or will come out. And this is what she looks for. Usually you're going to find them most when the tide's going out. I'm going to have to stop for a minute and put that up in my bag because that's kind of cool. It is pretty, isn't it? Kind of give you a view. I'll tell you one thing. They're cleaning up from production and the mess that they made. So they got all these chairs. If they leave chairs, I'm about to grab a chair. We are on Tybee Island. Mother Nature presented the prize. Yeah, it's a full one too. I know, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, what are y'all doing with those chairs? Can I have one? I can have one? I can have one? Yeah, they're loading up because they had that crane on the beach. So they had to put like a whole thing down so that it didn't kill our beach. There is a whole sea turtle season. There is a giant sea turtle season here on Tybee. It is illegal to touch the sea turtles or pick the sea turtles up. Tennessee, welcome. Yep, so I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 mornings a week. Walking and losing weight. They jam into some tunes. To kind of give you perspective of where we are. There's the pier. Oh, awesome. Thank you for the 15,000 likes. Still got my really cool shell. Check it out. Usually you find them kind of broken. Oh, yeah. That's one of the things that makes Savannah so unique is you have historic Savannah and then you've got this beauty. Okay, hold on, guys. I got to put this shell up because stand by. You're going to be a little wobbly for a minute. Let's put it in my bag. All right. But yeah, so as I was saying, the shorts I have on today are size 20 jean shorts. But hold on, you're about to go wobbly. They're 20s, but they are incredibly loose. I have to keep pulling them up. So that's kind of fun. I'm pretty dang proud of myself. So here's the thing you have to know about Tybee. Tybee is not your typical beach community. In the sense of, there's not much on Tybee except Tybee. So it's not like a Destin or a Panama City. Yes, there are restaurants, but outside of that, Tybee is just that. It is a beach. So I always recommend, now, if you're coming specifically for beach life and you want to escape reality, then come stay on Tybee. I do like to remind people, there is one way into Tybee and one road out. So during the summer season, there is always a fender bender. Always. And that shuts down traffic. Which can be a bit overwhelming for people that are not familiar with that. So I always tell people, if the beach is your vibe, come stay on Tybee. There's a couple hotels, rentals, etc. If the beach is not your only destination, I recommend staying in historic Savannah and driving out to Tybee for a day. There are restaurants. Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of restaurants. Fast food wise, there is only one fast food restaurant on Tybee Island, and that is Arby's. Arby's has been around since the 60s. It is the only fast food restaurant on Tybee. Now, Tybee also has Huckapoo's. Huckapoo's Pizza is by far, in my opinion, the best pizza around. Oh, that's cool. Yep, stingrays. So yeah, there's restaurants you can eat at. There is a small grocery store. It's called the IGA. It's a local IGAs are in other places. But there is a little grocery store here on Tybee. Tybee and coffee. We will hit up Tybee and coffee today. No fear. When it's raining, there's a great little pottery place called Glazed and Confused. It's an amazing place to paint pottery. Nope, IGA is still here. It is still kicking. So, they do warn you of the underwater hazard. What that is when the tide is up, you can't see the big rocks that exist on the beach. And so what happens is you're going to run into some rocks that are going to hurt. Yep, Mr. Mike. So if you've never followed me before, welcome. My name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah. I go live 7 mornings a week, usually from historical Savannah, Georgia. Today, I think we all needed this. Yep, there's a Publix, there's a Kroger, there's a Target off the island, there's a Walmart off the island, but some people don't want to deal with all that. Oh, that's awesome. So I think today, these are houses people live in. I think today, we all needed this. This woo-saw. Yep. Oh yeah, so when the tide is out, it's really cool because there's little tidal pools. So if you got little ones, they love the tidal. My daughter loves the tidal pools. It's almost like you're sitting in a bathtub. Yeah, some people are like, I can't just come to the beach. Like, I can't be that calm and quiet. Hello, birds. Hello, seagulls. Don't feed the seagulls because they will harass you. Seagulls have no fear. Like, I'm walking right up to him and he's just chilling. Like, they're not flying away. Seagulls in Tybee are savage. The seagulls do not care. The seagulls want your food. Fishing is allowed, but above certain sizes, you have to release. Yeah, Tybee Island's a legit island. No, Tybee's an island. An island means it's surrounded by water on all 4 sides. So you got Tybee, Wilmington, Whitmarsh, and Tulahi. And then you have Skidaway Island. Those are all legit islands. To be defined as an island, you are surrounded by water on all 4 sides. Oh, here's a jelly. Now there are seasons you come walking on Tybee and there's just jellies lined. Good morning. Yeah. Look, and the seagulls have no fear. This is their beach. They do not care. Someone asked about seashells. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dang, this is what I love. Because it is a morning. Look, another one. It is early. So it is, people don't jack with the shells in the morning. Look at that. Look at all the shells. Yeah, you can find shark teeth. I don't want to get sandy because I'm meeting some people for lunch. But yeah, when their shells are like this, if you look close enough, you will find little shark teeth. Someone found a massive shark tooth the other day. I get asked the question all the time, is there sharks? Yes, this is the Atlantic Ocean. It's close to 70 at this point. It's warm. So, yes, there are sharks. Lots of them. They live in the water. Tybee is about 15 minutes away from historic Savannah. Tybee is part of Chatham County, which is the county Savannah's in. Tybee has its own mayor and governmental system, so it is not Savannah. Used to be called Savannah Beach. This is Tybee Island outside of Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, I saw that. It's supposed to be 80 again today. It was 80 yesterday. It's supposed to be 80 again tomorrow. Yeah, they're usually in the sand dunes. If you're going to see them, they're going to be in the sand dunes. So these are the jetties that I was talking about, that when the tide is in, you can't see them and they will tear you up. So pay attention to the signs that say danger. They're there for a reason. When the tide is out, you cannot climb the jetties because a wave can come up and take you down and drown you. Yes, we have had people drowned on this island because they don't follow the signs. Yeah, it's amazing. So we're coming up on what's called South Beach. South Beach is more of a local side of Tybee. Across is called Little Tybee. You cannot swim out to Little Tybee. You can take a boat out to Little Tybee. This is Tybee Island. Oh, it gets crazy crowded. So Tybee Island was actually recently named one of the top 10 beaches in America this past year. So my recommendation when you come to Tybee is two things. One, get here early. When we come to the beach during the summer, we're out here by 8:30, 9 a.m. at the latest. Leave before 12 and you'll be good. Or if you're like, nope, I'm staying all day, stay until like 5 or 6. Yep, South Beach. So you got South Beach, you've got the main beach, which is where the pier, the shops and stuff are. That's where all the tourists go. And then you have North Beach. North Beach has a restaurant, has some nice bathrooms. North Beach also has the Science Center. Yep. Yeah, I mean, make sure you wear your sunscreen. Definitely wear your sunscreen, kids. Always, always. Wheelchairs. So there are a couple streets. This is one. 19th Street is one of them. Right by the pier is another. And over on North Beach is the third. There are ramps. I forget their technical name, but they're basically wheelchair mats that when rolled out in their entirety, if you're in a wheelchair, you can push the wheelchair pretty much all the way down and get someone who's in a wheelchair down near the beach. Thanks for the follows. So it's kind of cool. Tybee also offers, a lot of people don't know, if you have someone in a wheelchair and you know their wheelchair will not cooperate with beach life, they did, and you'll have to double check, but they had rentals. I forget the name of the chair, but it allows you to move somebody who is immobile in the chair and get them onto the beach. This is Tybee. Wilmington does not have a beach. Yeah, South Beach, this area is more local. People live here. This is also where, if you saw the movie Last Song with Miley Cyrus, Liam Hemsworth, they filmed here. They used a house here because this is not your tourist area. Yep. I always feel like that too. Like, you can't, locals come to South Beach. That's just the vibe. Because there's nothing out here. because they're blocked off, like jetties are here and over here. When the tide goes out, you have like a little pool. It's great. Oh, my hair is getting in my face, y'all. Stand by. So good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Felt like we all needed some woo-saw. So today, our walk is on Tybee Island. It is a stunning day, y'all. This is a day you could sit here all day and just enjoy the view. Yep. What street is what off of? South Beach? You drive all the way to the end of the road of the beach and park. So it's like 19th, Chatham Avenue. Literally, when you come down 80, which is the main strip into Tybee, you drive until you can't drive anymore, and you park. Yeah, I usually park Chatham Avenue. Typically. Yep, 19th, Chatham Avenue. That area. It is the quiet little kind of local vibe. Tide is definitely going out. You can tell because you can kind of see where the water line came to for the tide. There are hotels. There's only one hotel that faces the beach. That's Hotel Tybee. It's over by the pier. I showed it when we started walking. All of the other hotels are off the beach. There is a lighthouse. The lighthouse is located over at North Beach. It's the oldest lighthouse in Georgia, as a matter of fact. So in the 1800s, this is when Tybee started to develop. And locals, there were a few cottages here. And locals started realizing, oh, we can use the beach as a recreational activity. So they would come out here in their finest attire. You should see the pictures. I'll have to show you tonight in Back Porch Chat. And they'd come out in their finest attire because you never knew who you were going to see, right? And you'd come out and spend the day at the beach. Then they built 80, which is the road and bridge that come into Tybee. And in the early 1900s, that's when this became a official recreational activity. Yep, it's great, isn't it? Yep, you can climb. Oh, I'm sure. Chatham County. Oh, that's cool fire. This is Tybee Island in Savannah, Georgia. This is the beach of Savannah, except it has its own governmental system. So it operates on a different judicial system. Don't speed on Tybee. The police here are not kind. Don't believe me? Speed here. You'll find out very quickly. Ooh, the sand is squishy this morning. What we're going to do is go up Chatham Avenue and walk then the main strips so you can see houses and things like that of Tybee. Tybee is a full-time community. People live here full-time. There's a school on Tybee that people live at. Oh yeah. Right, Ashley? Yep. People are like, oh, it's not that bad. Go ahead and speed down Tybee. Don't believe me? Speed. You'll find out rather quickly. Ashley and I grew up here. We speak truth. Temperatures in the high 60s. It's supposed to be 80 today. It feels fantastic. Today is a breathtaking day on Tybee Island. That's the truth on Tybee. Their police are older police. They've been police on Tybee forever and ever. They don't play games. There is a YMCA. There's a library. Don't mess with the cops. You not mess with them. Trust me. They will yell at you. They don't care who you are. You speed, they'll yell at you. They don't care what age you are either. And there's no warnings. Tybee police are not like, oh, here's a warning. You didn't know. Nope. You're going to get you a $500 ticket like that. Dogs are not allowed on the beach. Smoking is not allowed on the beach. Cars are not allowed on the beach. It is. This is one of the reasons I love Savannah. We have this beauty. Depends on what areas you are in on Savannah. Tybee has a reputation to protect and who they are. Walmart is not on Tybee, it's on Whitmarsh. So you have to cross 2 bridges to get there. Actually 3 bridges, technically, to get to the Walmart. 2 to get off Tybee, and then another one to cross off of Tulahi and Whitmarsh Island. Why should I not be allowed on the beach? Out of curiosity. Hilton Head has dog. So Hilton Head, which is about 45 minutes from Savannah, allows dogs. Yeah, many a summers. So this is Chatham Avenue, Julie. This is what we were talking about. We're not done yet, y'all. Yep. I will at some point, yep. And the events leading up to it. We're not done. We're cruising up this bridge right here. Lifeguards are not on duty at off season. Absolutely. Where'd my new troll go? The Mandalorian. I will. We're almost to the bridge, y'all. This is a great workout, too. Sand is an amazing workout. Tybee Council has been talking about letting the dogs on the beach since I was a child. I would love if that would pass. I think it would do wonders. But it has been a conversation literally since I was in elementary school. They do have cameras. And they do have an announcement system. So in case for some reason you need to evacuate the beach, you can tell. Oh, that's cool, malarkey. Malarkey. I do like your name, Malarkey. Malarkey News. So again, good morning. If we haven't met, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah, Georgia. I go live 7 days a week here. Started this journey with you guys about 7 months ago. I am down 106 pounds. Check out this view, guys. Come on. Thank you. Hello, Tony. Nice to meet you. I'm glad. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. So again, Tybee is a community. People live here full time. Right here's the house that was used in Last Song with Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. They now have it gated because so many people had to come see it. Good morning. So if you've never subscribed to my YouTube channel, A Day in the Life of Corey, definitely check it out because I upload places we go. We have been to Bonaventure many a times. Uh-oh. What I miss? Why is the news here? Actually, why WTOC just drive up? There ain't nothing going on with Tybee. What they voting on today? Who's Ashley or Trey? I know my locals. Or Alana, y'all in here? What news did I miss out of Tybee? Because WTOC just drove up. And that dude... So WTOC just drove up. And this dude was in a suit about to be interviewed. That's what I'm doing right now. Moms, I just came off the beach. And I'm walking kind of... Now the perimeter, no. Because the perimeter goes pretty far back. But from one end of Tybee to the other is 3 miles. We will walk a portion of it, and then what I'll do is get in my car and cruise around. But I just want to show y'all this house. This is my favorite house. They're interviewing somebody. I think he's like city council or something, actually. Okay, so this is one of my favorite houses because they have yard art that is like not like anything else. That WTOC newscaster does? I did not know that. Really? I didn't know she lived here. I just know she's always out here. Hey, how are y'all? Yeah, their yard is amazing. And it's always been like this. And they don't care if I film because I've talked to them before. They're super nice. And isn't it cool? Yeah, their yard is amazing. Yeah, isn't it cool, y'all? I'm not worried about that. Oh, your cousin. I was like, what? The WTOC newscaster does? I'm confused. I was like, what? Literally. People have that opinion. I'll mute for a minute and then it'll be good. But yeah, they have so many cool... Look at this one. Hold on. I love these. It's a whole thing. Check that out. Isn't this a cool yard? That's why I wanted to come up off the beach and show y'all their amazing yard because it's hysterical. And it's been here for as long as I've been alive, like a kid. Look at their little old-timey car. I love their little cars too. Isn't that cool? I love their yard. So all of these, hold on. Yeah, they jamming. They're doing housework. But all of these are homes that people live in full time. Now some are rentals, so I always recommend if you want a reliable rental company, Tybee Beach Vacation Rentals, renttybee.com. It's who I would go with. Like this is a rental right here. I would always recommend going through a reliable source, and they're pretty reliable. Hey. Yeah, they're a great recommendation. So again, if we've never met, my name's Corey. I'm a local to Savannah. I go live 7 days a week. I've lost 106 pounds. Southern Belle Vacation Rental is another one. So like this is a rental. They have pool. That's cool. If you can find you a house to rent on Tybee that has a pool, heck yeah. but I go live 7 days a week. I have lost 106 pounds. And I bring you guys along. We are on Tybee Island, which is the beach for Savannah, Georgia. We just walked the beach. Now we're up on the main property, or the main strip, essentially, so people can see what the vibe is. So toward South Beach, which is the local beach, this is where a lot of people live. Because behind this house are about 5 more streets of houses. So if you've never followed me before, hit that follow button. And come along for the journey. We are going to go to Tybee and Coffee today. Thanks for the rose. Yeah, and that's, people's preferences are different. If you're on a time schedule and you're like, if I got stuck in a wreck and had to sit in traffic for like 2-3 hours, would that make me crazy? If you say yes, then you're going to want to stay in Savannah. If you're like, no, I could care less, or you know what, I'm probably going to stay on Tybee the whole time, then stay on Tybee. How did I lose 106 pounds? 3 ways. And you're welcome to email me at a day in the life of Corey if you have questions. My email address is a day in the life of Corey, my username, at gmail.com. So walking, consistency of walking, water, and a supplement. Now, real estate. So I use a supplement from a company called Bravenly. Ooh, that one has a pull too. Also, heads up for folks that may want to rent down here for a trip. If you have somebody who has mobility issues, please ask when you're renting if there is a way other than stairs, like a ramp to get your person up, because a lot of these older homes are built up in case of hurricane. So they're going to have to be able to go upstairs in a lot of these houses. And that's important to know. But yeah, so it's a supplement I use as well that has really kick-started and helped a ton. So if you have questions, feel free to email me, a day in the life of Corey at gmail.com. So it attacks gut health. It helps with inflammation. And it helps with overall just health inside. It has definitely helped with a lot of inflammation I was dealing with. In the past 2 months now, I've lost 18 pounds because of it in 2 months. Had a friend start them in less than 2 weeks, just over a week. She lost 13 pounds. Now, again, you're talking people that are starting at heavy weights. But it's pretty cool. It's a company called Bravenly. You can check out my link tree in my profile if you have questions, or email me and I can send you some information if you got questions. So there's a spa, the Salt Spa, Tybee Salt Spa. There's a Java and Juice coffee bar right there. Bravenly. Bravenly. But you can email me if you have questions. I do sell them as well. And the reason I sell them is because it gives me a great discount. Hey, how are you? I like your shirt. That's why I wasn't staring at you. I was like, I can't see that far. Yes, ma'am. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love their products. So if you have questions, shoot me an email. Yeah, this is considered off season. It's also a Thursday. So you got to remember that. It is a Thursday. People are in school. People are at work. It's not a holiday weekend. This is what normal Tybee is like when it's off season. It is super quiet. But if you ever have questions about my routine of losing weight, if you need help, you're coming to Savannah and you're not even sure where to start, shoot me an email. I can plan a whole trip for you that only locals really know about. I do that. So lots of things. I walk anywhere between 2 and 5 miles a day. Here's a rental. Tybee Vacation Rentals is another great company. So here's the Arby's, the only fast food restaurant here on Tybee. This is Atlantis Inn. So there's the Arby's. Atlantis Inn is an inn you can stay at. The Arby's. Got your chews, yeah. And it's pretty original still. So when I first started, walking half a mile was painful. It was absolutely excruciating. Walking half a mile. I'm so glad you like this. So my back is actually sweating today. Kind of give you an idea. Rental. So if you're renting, it's usually depending on the season. So when I talk rental, I'm talking about holiday rental. Like if you come down for a trip, you're not typically going to find long-term rentals on Tybee. So usually on season, if you're renting for a week, it could be anywhere. The farther away from the beach on Tybee you get, the cheaper you're going to get. Closer to the beach, you're going to get, the more expensive it's going to be. So it's anywhere for a whole week from like 15, 13, 1400 all the way to like multiple thousands. So you've got, people always ask about kind of the main strip of shopping. You got lots of shopping here. You've got Sunrise Restaurant, which is breakfast. Across the street, you've got the Breakfast Club, which is a popular breakfast location. This is Tybee Island, Georgia. If we haven't met, my name's Corey. It's a bar. It's a local bar.
Definitely.
He's got his own purpose. The snorting, I love
just
it.
To get treats. That's he lives.
Move for the treats, dude. That's what I would do. You are too cute, though. Golly.
Come on now, let's go.
Oh, you're gonna follow me now, huh?
We'll follow. He likes to follow.
No fee to access the bridge. You have to pay to park on Tybee, except right now. So from Thanksgiving to New Year's, it is free to park on Tybee. You're moving fast now, pup. I hear ya. Hey, you know, I feel the same way, man. Sometimes I just want to stop. So you got snow cones. You got Sunrise Breakfast, which is usually... Yeah, so LSU, if you email me, I'll send you some information. I have a lot of people I know, and I can add you to... I can give you a link that is a Facebook group, and you can go on it and search diabetes, and it'll talk about people have posted who have diabetes and the products they use. I can also send you information about any of the products. Yep. Hi. So you got Sunrise. That's a breakfast place. I prefer that. I am looking behind me. What are you talking about? Remember, I'm 60 seconds behind you guys. Yeah. So if you have questions, shoot me an email at adayinthelifeofcorey@gmail.com. I know, it's amazing. I don't diet. Okay, well, user, we're moving now. So that is a whole strip of shops. Hello, hello. Here's a hotel called the Admiral Inn. Great place to stay. There are little shops everywhere. User. So Admiral Inn.
I'm told that their joy is sniffing, so I try to be
Hey,
patient.
there you go. No, the DeSoto's the oldest down here. Here's the Breakfast Club. Lots of tourists love the Breakfast Club. I prefer Sunrise. So you got another hotel here called the Sandcastle. Currently it is being used for the production. This is Tybee Island. So we're gonna get down to the next street and then we are gonna cut back over, hop in the car, cruise around. They are not filming right now, but I did want to show you one thing. Hopefully people don't get crazy. There's the old-timey cars we've seen. Here's the sign that they've created. It says Space Beach Motel. Television, telephone, downtown. It says $5 for a single, $5.50 for a double, $6.50 for a twin. Let me get in the shady. These are all the old cars they're using. They turned this into a Days Inn. Back before my time, there was a Days Inn here. They couldn't afford the rent. I honestly don't remember that. It was before my time. No, user, I cannot. I don't. So when I walk, I just walk. If you ask me to go somewhere, I don't, because it's not a smart move. So there's the sign. Oh, that's cool. They're in Bayway. I know, right? I want that price. AAA. So again, if you're new to my life, when I go on a walk, I just walk. I don't go where you ask me to go. I go on 12th Street as a private drive. I don't go based on request. I know, right? So they have turned this hotel into a 1960s vibe. That blue car is the car that Channing Tatum has been driving. It's an Apple TV series starring Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson, based off of the Race to Space in Apollo 11. So here are some other hotels. So, Snowball's Ice Cream has been around since I was a kid. It's a snowball and ice cream shop. Super yummy. Yep, we do have turtles here. So it says Merry Christmas Apollo 11, or congrats Apollo 8. So that's kind of cool. That is not a normal Holiday Inn. We do not have a Holiday Inn here in Savannah or on Tybee. Normally, this is just simply for the filming. Yeah, it's been fantastic. Stingray's Seafood Restaurant. It's a great little local vibe. Yeah. The whole sign is a set piece. I mean, when you look at it, the whole sign is a complete set piece. Yeah. Kind of cool. They should be about done. I know they were delayed a couple of days because of weather. So I think I know somebody who was supposed to stay at that hotel this weekend, and they got moved because, I know, wouldn't it? If you are curious, I have stuff posted on my TikTok. So feel free to go and see all the signage and all the stuff from the other day. That's cool. Crab Shack's not where I'm at. Like, you have to drive kind of off Tybee. Like, off the main part of Tybee. So, we are going to drive in a minute down the rest of Tybee that way. Good morning. So, right here, where this hotel is and this whole vibe, there used to be a huge water slide on Tybee Island. And in the 80s, there was a water slide. And then right here was a giant amusement park that was open year round. And it was just an amazing, being a kid of the 80s growing up in Savannah or on the islands, it was amazing. But it was a cement water slide that had 3 lanes. And you went down on these little plastic mats. And you got skinned knees and all the things. And it was amazing. And then they had an amusement park, which was also amazing. Snow cone shop. Yeah. Ashley, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you grew up here at Jackson, you know what I'm talking about. So Old School Tybee was an amazing place. It's still really cool on Tybee Island. But man, growing up, Tybee or Savannah weren't tourist destinations like they were and are now. I used to work, so my grandma used to do the Halloween carnivals every year for May Howard, which is an island elementary school. And so for the carnival, she would have to come out here and see which rides she wanted to rent for them to bring to the carnival. And so we'd get there and the owner would always give me tokens. And he's like, while we're meeting, you go ride whatever you want to ride. And I always thought I was the coolest kid. Me and my brother, we would have fun. We'd go ride all these rides for free. No, they just revitalized it. Yep, and we used to have a putt-putt course by the mall. But right here, that is where the water slide stood. And man, what an amazing time. That's when you know you're old school Tybee. Yep, the snow cones. So again, I am a local to Tybee Island, or to Savannah. I've lived here 38 of my 44 years of life outside of being in college. This has been home, so I just go walking every day. I've lost 106 pounds. God, yeah, those rubber mats were amazing. We're heading back over to my car, making sure. Hello.
How are you today?
Man, this is fantastic weather.
Isn't it?
This is when I'm happy I live here.
Right.
But I will be happy.
It's only 30 degrees back home, so.
Oh, I was going to say, for real. That was funny. The city guy, city worker. And I said, I'll be happy when this is all gone. And he shook his head. Interested woman, C. Dunson. They're not filming right now, so I'm not, and this isn't closed. I'm just walking. Gary, whoever Gary is, young party goer. Yep. So they've taken, this is when this is going to be problematic, is this weekend. It's supposed to be warm, so everybody's going to flock to Tybee. And this is taken over. And so you've taken off half, if not more, of a main parking lot for Tybee. No. For what? I mean, yeah, that hotel exists. It's called Hotel Tybee. But they've taken up the whole back parking lot. We're just trying to get back to my car. I know. On the road, the other side, hair and makeup is right here. So these are all the trailers. Interesting. Those are all the trailers for the movie. But that's the hotel that you can stay at, Hotel Tybee. Mods, if you'll start answering the questions about who, what, where, when, why, I'd appreciate that. So, yeah, good times. Yeah, the other side has openings. Yep, I do remember when we did not have a parking lot. You're right, Blue Moon. You are correct. You're absolutely correct. So you can see they've pretty much taken up half of that parking lot. No problem, moms. No problem, cat. Get here when you can. We've been live for about an hour and a half now. Good morning, how are you? Loving this weather. Hey, make... Oh, see, I live here. I can.
Oh no, I'm going home to like 2 months of like clouds and rain and
Oh.
snow.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
You're lucky.
I'm very fortunate. Y'all have a good trip. Fun every day. You can buy a parking pass and park down here for free every day. It's I think $150 a year. Yep, you can tell they are finishing up. Do they still have it closed? Yep, they still have it closed. So people always ask about so they're filming. It's an Apple TV series. It's called 11.
Apple TV.
Yeah, it's going to be on Apple TV.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's called 11 or Apollo 11. They haven't really said 100%. It's got Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. If you haven't looked up on the main street, they've turned in one of the hotels to a Holiday Inn, like a 1960s vibe. It's kind of cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so that's why we have these pavilions. Dang, they are taking the chairs.
I mean, I've already registered my bus. So, yeah. So, I just have to drop my 2 other classes.
So they are clearing off all of the, they are clearing out all of those chairs that we saw. Here's the tree for Tybee. They are returning the pier and pavilion back to normal. For a while it was Cape Canaveral, so that was kind of funny. Now they're carrying them off. They're returning them to Hollywood. So this is a shopping strip right here. Christie's has been around forever and ever. Amen. So Tybee Island has one beach broken into 3 sections. You have South Beach, Main Beach, and North Beach. But it is one beach. We're gonna cruise around. I need some water because it is roasty. We do have a surf school here. So we have a surf instructor. His name is Hot Sushi. Yes, you heard me correctly. Hot Sushi. Oh, that's cool. I know, for real. I know. Spankies. Okay, hold up. I gotta get you guys set up. You're gonna be a little rocky for a minute. We're gonna cruise to the other side of Tybee. Who's giving tours? I show friends around. I'm not a tour guide. If you have questions about anything, email me at adayinthelifeofcorey@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have, from weight loss to Savannah and everything in between. Hot sushi. Yeah, hot sushi's great. I love me some hot sushi. He's funny. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on traffic. We just spent over an hour walking the beach, sweetie. That's what we did the first hour of the walk. No, I'm someone who loves Savannah and her community, and I go on walks to lose weight. I'm not a tour guide. Hold on, I gotta drink some water. Oh, good stuff. Alright, we're moving. Show you all the lighthouse and stuff. Sandra Bullock used to have a house on Tybee. She just recently sold it for a whole lot of money. Moderators, if you'll make sure you put in chat that this is a hands-free set. We are cruising around with a hands-free set. Tap that screen. All the things. Whew, it is roasty today, y'all. It is currently, it says it's only 66. I do not believe that because I'm sweating today. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Nope, I did not change my diet. I am not on a diet. I literally go walking. My supplements have been a huge piece of it all, and water. Yep, I did cover a good. Jackson, you know the area, so we went live a little after, right about 8:35. So I walked all the way from halfway down the pier the other way, then I came back around, walked all the way down to Chatham Avenue, came up, then walked down the main street all the way, basically halfway up, and then did it again. Yeah, my moderators are amazing. There are spots that we will freeze. It just is the reality, folks. Tap that screen. Let's get to 50,000 likes today in this live. Tap, tap, tap. It is much warmer than what it says. I'm telling you right now. I'm sweating. Like my back is sweating. Good morning. Hopefully you're not blurry. Uh-oh. Hold up. Let me pull over. Let me halt. 8:30 to 10:30 each and every day. 7 days a week. You never know where I'm going to be. Sometimes we're historic Savannah, sometimes we're Tybee, sometimes we're other places. You just never really know. Whoa, I'm gonna have to pull over because y'all are not stable today. We are unstable. Stand by. Let me pull over. Let me fix y'all. Because y'all super unstable today. I mean, we're all unstable in life, but today, more so than normal. I do upload a ton in the life of Corey over at YouTube. And I do put a lot over there. So check it out if you would like. Subscribe. Okay, I understand. It's going to take a minute. Okay, I think we're good. Are we blurry? No, we look good. We have gone to Bonaventure. We used in Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. That's all over on my YouTube channel. So this is the main street we just walked. It varies, honestly. I mean, we can have some cold 30-degree weather. It's unusual to have that weather. More times than, I mean, there have been Christmas days and Christmas Eves and New Year's Eves and New Year's days that I have literally been on the beach. So it just depends. So we walked all the way down this way. Yeah. It's not often though. We are kind of fortunate that we don't get a whole lot of really cold weather. I want to go behind the hotel and see something real quick. We're just kind of cruising around. We are going to get coffee. I'm going to take you to the lighthouse, then we're going to go get coffee. Because who doesn't want coffee, right? Oh, no, we're not. Yeah. Oh, they got a whole do set up. What in the tar nation? So my guess is this is not where... Oh, I can detour this way. Let's keep going. Oh, that's cool. Ashley, what do you mean your aunt's house is over here? She ain't said nothing about the filming? Where do I detour? What? It says detour. There ain't no detour. And it has an arrow to the left. What in the world? With a blue screen. Ashley, why has your aunt not told you anything about filming? She's like legit right at the set. Like what? Ashley, Ashley, Ashley. What in the tarnations? Well, Ashley, I need you to get a key, and we need to go there. Did she leave you her key? Because she's right there on set. I could sit at the window and film inside the house. They couldn't say anything to me then. Ashley, you best invite me. If you are going there, you better invite me. For real, Ashley. Okay, well, her house is literally on the set because they're filming right there. Ashley been holding out. Ashley been selling us out, y'all. Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Because for real, Ashley been like, what? Usually, so when I'm stopped, I can read. And usually I use context clues. I may not know a lot of what it says. I use context clues. Again, it's a hands-free set. So every once in a while, I will use my context clues. Oh yeah, when you're on the beach, your allergies don't exist. It's off the beach. Ashley's used to that. So this is the main strip of Tybee Island. So let me tell you the story. If you don't know the story about the playground, let me tell you about the story about the playground. When Sandra Bullock wanted to buy a house on Tybee, she and Ben Affleck filmed Forces of Nature here in the 90s, big rom-com, and they both fell in love with Savannah. Absolutely fell in love with it. And they both bought properties here. Ben bought one. He still owns his home here. And Sandra bought one. But Sandra wanted a gate around her house. It was about the time she was adopting her kids. So she was getting a lot of coverage from like TMZ and all the things, you know. So she wanted a gate around her house. And Tybee is very, very specific and picky on gates. So they were like, absolutely not. And so Sandra basically offered a huge amount of money to build a playground, which at that time, Tybee did not have a cool playground. And they offered a ton of money. Sandra said, we'll pay you X amount of money. You get a playground, I get my fence or my gate so people can't access my house. And guess what? Sandra got her house, or got her gate. I'll show you the playground. It has been my daughter spent most of her childhood playing on this playground, and it's because of Sandra Bullock that we have this playground. And yes, Sandra's house is still gated to this day, even though she doesn't live there. And gummit. Why y'all keep falling over? So this is the playground. It's at Memorial Park. It's an amazing, like my daughter did spend most of her childhood playing at this park. Yep. This is a really cool story. There are great little bathrooms. You can kind of see it right here. I don't want to stop because there are a lot of kids playing because it's a beautiful day. But it's called Tybee Island Memorial Park. She didn't want any attention. She didn't want a sign that said, you know, dedicated by Sandra Bullock or anything like that. But she got her gate, y'all. Oh, your sister has a house on Tybee? That's awesome. Yeah, if you got connections on Tybee, you want to use those. It's way cheaper. Oh yeah, the tennis courts. All the things. There are a couple of houses though for Tybee for sale right now. Yeah, they're going to come with a price tag. Tybee has quite the price tag. Straight. Yeah, that park is fantastic for cookouts. Many a cookouts. This is Tybee Island in Savannah, Georgia. Today, after our nice walk, when I need water, and I got my water at Tybee. Sir and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Tybee's a great place if you want to see Christmas decorations. Wonderful place to come out. Yeah. However, property tax in Little Tybee has a honking big price tag. heading over where North Beach is. North Beach is the other side of Tybee. You can walk from one side of Tybee to the other. So you go through North, Main, and South Beach. You're looking at a little over 3 miles one way. And then if you come back another 3 miles. So if I were to walk from one side of North Beach all the way over to South Beach and back, I'm looking at a 6 to 6.5 mile walk. Yep, correct. Only way on and off is by bridge. And that's why I always tell people, if you are impatient, if you are not somebody who, trying to say this with the utmost respect, stuck in traffic, that would just ruin your day. You don't want to stay on Tybee for a trip. Because there is one lane in and one lane out to Tybee, if there is a wreck, you're going to sit in traffic for a hot minute. And when I say a hot minute, I'm referring to like an hour or more at times. So if that's something that is going to ruin your trip or your day, you might want to stay somewhere else. Yeah, it's totally walkable. And then if you get high tide at the wrong time, you could have flooding. There's just a lot that could happen. Yeah. I mean, it's totally walkable. Like, you can 100% do it. I'm just saying, be aware, from one side of Tybee to the other is about a 3 mile jaunt one way. No, we don't get hurricanes here. We get warnings of them. We will get wind. We will get rain. We have never been hit square one. We've been very fortunate about that. It's just this small, quintessential little location. So this is North Beach. Like I said, North Beach has nice bathrooms. It's got a restaurant. It has the lighthouse, which I'm about to show you. What do you mean boat ride? There's not a free boat ride. So there's your lighthouse. Yep. So oldest lighthouse. You can actually see people up top. You can walk all the way to the top. It's 200 and something. Yeah, Hurricane David was kind of the last one. I was not even a year old when that came through. So, but 1979, we're talking 45 years ago. So, it is highly unlikely. I won't say it won't ever happen, but most of the times they go in above and below us. You can walk the lighthouse all the way to the top. Oh, I think y'all are blurry. Alright, let's go get some coffee. Yeah, it's a walk. I mean, sand adds a whole different equation when you're walking. The sand is a whole different level of walking. It's not like you're walking on sidewalks. I'd say Florida does. And I'd say, yeah, but South Carolina usually gets it. Usually it comes in below or above us. And I think it's twofold because we are more inclined. If you look at the map, we are tucked in more. So, that's a big reason why. Yes, houses are pretty expensive here. Let's go real quick. I'll show you. So we're going to do two things now. We are going to go, and I'm going to show you Sandra Bullock's old house. She no longer lives there anymore, so I can show you her house. They are redoing it. Yes, it has a gate still. And then we're gonna go get some coffee at Tybee. And it'll be time to say goodbye to all our company. And then later today, I may after I meet up with lunch, I think I may go to the pottery place and paint pottery. I haven't decided yet. MIC. There is a RV park here as well. So if you have an RV, you can camp down here. I have lived here. This is what I know to be true, and I love it. I will say this. People are always like, I'm going to move to Savannah. I want to move to Tybee. I want to move to Georgia, whatever. If you are used to fast pace and slow movement, we call it Slovana. We call it Tybee time. Those two names are synonymous with us. So if the idea of a slower paced life makes you crazy, this is not where you want to move. You want to move to Atlanta, which is more busy. A lot of times I'll be on my lives and I'll be sitting on a bench and people are like, go, go, go. That's not what Savannah is. That's not what Tybee is. I look at Savannah being like this. Could we get a hurricane? Yes. Could California get an earthquake? Yes. Could the Middle West get tornadoes? Yes. But if you live your life in constant fear of what if, it's going to be a rough life for you. Like, all of those, pretty much every area of the U.S. has something. Could the South or to the North get a blizzard? Yep. All of those things are said to be true. What I'm saying about Atlanta is I'm saying if you are someone who doesn't like slow pace and want to move to Georgia, you don't want to move to South Georgia. You want to move to metropolitan Georgia. Big difference. Yeah, it depends on where you film them, though, Jackson. Don't scare the people. Alright, coming up is Sandra Bullock's old home with the gate and all. They are doing a whole reno of it. The builders, are they taking the gate down? Oh, no. Okay, I was about to say, what? So here's the gate that Sandra got. There's her old home. That's the gate she got for our playground. It used to have a telephone box. It still does. That people would call when they got there. So that's where Sandra Bullock used to live. No, we'll not tell you the actual address because I don't want you to be creepy. But yeah, if you look up Sandra Bullock's house sold on Tybee, they give you the exact pinpoint location. Look, the alligators I've seen are all in the water. I ain't never seen one on shore. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you live your life with fear, life sucks. So let me show you something else. Let me come to a complete stop so you can see. I don't know if y'all see that chapel right there. See that cathedral chapel looking building? So that's a wedding chapel here on Tybee. And half of that was used for the filming of the last song with Miley Cyrus and Leah Hemsworth. It was a Disney movie, produced by Disney. And they were going to knock it all down when they finished filming. And Tybee was like, hold up, no, please don't knock it down. We want it. And so they gave it to us. And then they added on to it. And it's a huge, huge place. So this is a little shopping area on Tybee. Not really known about by a lot. People don't really pay attention. Has the best coffee shop, Tybee. It has the best pizza, Huckapoo's Pizza, hands down. We're gonna go park. We're gonna get some coffee. It's got cute little shops, and it's got my personal favorite pottery shop. Park. Okay, let me get you guys. I am. I'm not taking you guys with me, but I am meeting people, yes. But I may go live after that. I'm thinking about going to paint at the pottery place. And if I do, I'll bring you with me. Yep. Huckapoo's is great. They do. The shops are great. I'm not putting y'all back on the gimbal because I don't want to look like a freak now that we're off the beach. But I do want coffee and we'll sit and chat. Ugh. What about Wormslow on Saturday? Wormslow to me is such a tourist destination. Wormslow is not worth the $10 price tag in my opinion, but a lot of people love it. It's pretty. I mean, if you've never been, go one time, get your pictures. Hey, how are you?
Doing some filming.
I am. I am a local from here, and so I walk Savannah every day. I've lost 106 pounds.
Dude, yay!
I know, so I do TikTok. I have 18,000 followers.
Sweet!
Yeah, people love it.
Awesome. So how many miles you go?
Anywhere between 3 and 5, depending on what I'm doing that day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very cool.
So, I mean, people love Savannah. They love Tybee. They love, just...
Yeah, it's a great place to walk
It is,
or ride a
isn't
bike.
it? So, yeah. So, then I bring them for... Like, I always go to local coffee shops. They love when I come here because they're like, there's so much goodness. I'm like, I know.
Well, what's your name?
Corey.
Corey, it's nice,
Yep,
to,
nice
meet
to meet you.
Well, get on up there.
I am. Have a good day. Hey, how are you?
Good. Make it for you.
Can I get the a large chocolate peanut butter wrap?
Do you want whipped cream on top?
Oh, sure. Hit me up.
What's your name?
Corey.
Okay. It's $5.62. We'll have it in just a moment.
No problem. Such a pretty day. Yes, it's amazing. They're decorating. I say everybody should go to Wormsley at least once. They got the Grinch Frap, which is a green tree frap. They got a sugar cookie latte, a Mrs. Claus, Savannah's Little Helper. I'm going to go get my drink. Hold on, stand by. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's fun. I do, sweetie. I do live in a house. Chocolate peanut butter. So good. It's my favorite. Thank you, Andy. I do live on the streets. I'd rather live on the streets of Savannah or streets than anywhere else. I know, right? They're good though. It is like a Reese's latte. So there are tons of little shots.
Casey, your latte's up.
If you don't subscribe to my YouTube, A Day in the Life of Corey, you're going to want to do that because that is where I upload these things.
I want to do a medium length logo hot, and then you want to do a small one. Yes. Yes.
What's up, Kat? How are you? This is my philosophy. If I'm about to post something that I even remotely think, oh, you know what, that may be perceived wrong or somebody could be offended, I just don't post it. Yep, it is. Oh no, I'm sorry, Andy. Is he okay? Oh no, that's true. I feel like that anymore, cat. I'm gonna walk around in a minute.
Thank you guys.
She's doing a Christmas display. She was ready for battle, yeah. Oh, if you didn't hear last night, all of my merch is 18% off since we hit 18,000 yesterday. Oh, you will. I'll show it to you in just a second. You're fine, Andy. You're totally fine. No, because I'm meeting somebody in an hour for lunch.
So then you want a little description of it. Better than what I do is spin off. That's your correct. It's got like notes of dried fruit,
I've got to restock on stickers. Huckapoos. We're going to Huckapoos Pizza.
No peppermint. It's just a holiday. It's usually very this time of year. But yeah, no, we never do anything flavored. I have a large ice pencil chocolate. I have a large ice and a large.
Excuse me. Here's the display. She's doing lights. The display is so cute. You did a great job.
Thank you. It's a work in progress.
Hey, it always is. Super cute.
What are your favorite walking shoes?
My Birkenstocks. That's what I walk every day in these.
Yeah?
Yep, I got the tan lines to show. So yeah, that's what I always walk in. I started at over 350 pounds.
Dude, they feel good. I love my Birks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once you get them broken, that's what I tell people. You got to get it broken.
Yeah.
And then they're amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, it's a beautiful day. I'm going down to Tybee today.
You live in town?
I do. I grew up on the island and then came back and real estate wasn't what it needed. What was in my budget, right?
Gotcha.
So yeah, but I come down enough. So
Cool. Tell me your name again.
Corey.
Corey.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
All
too.
right. Happy trail.
Thank you. 10 out of 10. Okay, so I'll show you the little shopping area. So you've got Glazed and Confused, which I am going to go paint in. Probably afterwards, at least if nothing else. And you got these little shops that are super cute. Glazed and Confused, yes, that's what it's called. Hey, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Hey.
Hello. Are you guys responsible for him?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
our.
Alright. Stop for you.
Maybe.
Well, she was gonna want that. The one that's on the way here.
Yeah.
She just graduated. She's getting a house. Ooh, that'll look so cute.
This one is a pretty popular one. Probably so. Alright, so it's gonna be 25. Now you're doing card?
No card.
Okay. Were you looking for shells?
Oh, you know, they just had this out there and they're free.
Oh, the
Beach
Tybee?
toy.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I need a shovel and I need a sifter.
Alright.
Yeah, because I'm like 5.
It's fun to look for them.
We're here.
215.3 of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. There's Christmas Eve Sarajevo.
They do.
Also for Mike Fresh. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, they're cute. Here, I'll take you out in the pottery place. In case time constraints don't allow me to go paint today, I do need to go get a gift card. So come on, we'll go to the pottery place. Let's go. Hey, hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I missed you guys.
I know. Well, she's going to be home Wednesday.
Okay.
Are you going to be open during the holidays? What are you doing?
Well, I am not going to be here.
Okay.
My summer girl. Bye. Happy holidays. My last day here is going to be the 20th, but only till noon.
Okay.
And I'm not doing any painting myself.
Gotcha.
Anything that's going to be fired and ready for Christmas
Gotcha.
past the 16th.
Okay.
My summer girl's going to come in and work just like 2 days a week while I'm gone,
Okay.
but I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks.
Good for you.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so
Good for
excited.
you.
I'm going to go see my daughter in California and just have a nice, extended, relaxing
You
break.
need it.
I'm pooped. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Did you get a lot of publicity after that picture? when
I
you were
did.
there?
It was awesome.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
no, it
Camden
was
sent it to me.
nice.
Camden goes, Mom,
Yeah.
look.
I know. No, it was very cool. Yeah, I
That's
blew
awesome.
up. In fact, my daughter was like, I just saw, like, out in California, she saw something that came across her feed. I'm like,
That's so fun.
weird.
That's
It is. I'm like, I wish it was a better picture of me, but oh well.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, I'll take
You
it.
never know how things are going to go. Well, I want to get her a gift card so while she's here, she can come paint.
Yeah.
She has stayed so busy.
Are her
Her and Gabe are still good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because he's still got something here to finish too.
Stop. Does he
He
really?
does that tiki mug over there. He's got
Shut
the
up.
glue done on it. That's it. I'm like, we need
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I bet he's totally forgot about it.
I will remind him. Please.
I will
Yes.
definitely, I will call Camden and tell her
Yeah.
today. I will remind her.
My system up here.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
that's so
I missed you.
funny.
So she gets back on Wednesday?
Yeah, she'll be back, or Tuesday or Wednesday. She'll be back.
Awesome.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
tell her she needs to come use this before you leave so she can see
Yes,
you.
I know. We'll come in with her.
Yes, I will. What do you
Yeah,
think?
okay, good. I know, I'd love to see you guys. I'm going to be here, open, all the way through Saturday,
Yeah.
with painters and things. But anything that's painted on Saturday, I'm not
Oh.
going to be able to get back just
Yeah.
because there's not enough time to fire
There's
it.
no urgency.
Yeah. So people are going to have to know the 16th's my cut off.
There
So,
you go.
which card you like?
Let's see that one. Can do it for 50.
Yeah. I got my little machine needs to boot itself back up.
Yeah, we don't care when it gets fired.
Yeah.
We just do it for the fun.
So how's she doing in school?
She's doing great.
Is
She
she?
should make Dean's List this semester.
Oh my God, that's
she's
so
well, she ended up,
awesome.
she declared her major. She's doing interior design.
Good for her. Well, she's
Yeah, she's artistic.
She's
Well,
very
she
artistic.
thought the idea. She was like, I don't want to do anything art related.
Yeah. Oh man, no,
good
but she's
at
so
it.
good, and she's good at putting color. I mean, all of it. So,
Well,
I
and she
love-
called me, and she was so excited
Yeah.
because she called me, and today was her last day in one of her classes, and her interior design professor told her, she was like, you have a talent. Keep pushing because you have a talent, and that just made her day because this professor has been like thorn of her.
Yeah.
And so she was like, Mom.
I know. Well, good for her.
So-
So what year is she?
She's a freshman.
She's a freshman.
So she'll be home for summer,
Oh,
and then she'll be home. Like she has a long summer. She comes home early May and is home all the way through August. So
yeah, that's good.
I told her this.
Is it okay with you that I wrote "Can't wait to see
Yes,
you" on the back?
absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yes.
like, maybe I shouldn't have put that if it's for a gift.
No,
But
you're
yeah,
good.
Um,
No, I'm gonna give it to her the day she gets home and be like,
Yeah.
when do you want to use this?
no, I think the world of those kids, and
They are great kids. That is hysterical. I gotta call her and tell her that his cup is still here.
I know. Well, and he came in, and it wasn't anything with a girl. It was
Yeah.
But he was doing some kind of
Wild game dinner, probably.
It was well, they were doing a fundraiser.
Yeah, fundraiser, yep.
Yes,
Wild
exactly.
games.
Yep. And so, and then that girl came back in and painted, and I'm like, if you ever see him, tell him.
Oh
You
my
know, he's got to
word.
get his butt back in here
That is so
and finish
funny.
that. Break this down real quick.
That's pretty funny.
It is, yeah. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't know which one of them are slower painters.
That's so funny to know.
No, but I can't. I've been literally working on this for like 3 months for my mother. So.
Oh my gosh.
And I put it in here. I'm like, I'm not leaving today until this is done.
I
It's
hear
for her
ya.
for Christmas. And I'm like, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we can't do that. Today, 12. Is today the 8th or the 7th?
8th?
God, it's the 8th.
It's gotta be
already.
the, I know, isn't that
Oh.
wild?
It just seems like it was Thanksgiving.
I know.
I mean,
Does it
like,
not?
like 2 days ago. It's insane. All right, so stick that little guy in there. There you
Awesome.
go. And $50 even. So. Well, thank you so
Yes.
much. Well, I can't wait for you.
And I'll
guys
tell her,
to
I
come
said,
in.
I'll tell her, I was like, if you don't have time to do it where you can see her while you're here,
Yeah.
do it over your spring break.
Do me a favor. If you guys are coming on Saturday, let me know.
I will,
Because
yeah.
Yeah, my Saturday already.
Oh,
I've
is
got
it jam-packed?
Well, I've got at 12:30, and I don't know what the weather. I think it's supposed to cool back off, so it's going to have to be inside
Yeah,
between 12 to
Yeah.
3. My whole shop
So it'll be
inside.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
That's this
this
Saturday.
Saturday,
So
yeah,
it'll be
you're
the
good.
following.
Yeah.
And the next
But are you here next Saturday?
I am.
You're here next
I
Saturday.
am here next Saturday.
Well, maybe a Friday we'll come in.
Yeah.
She'll be here. She'll
Okay.
be, she can only pity paddle.
Yeah.
And on that Monday, she's having her wisdom teeth taken out before
Oh,
later.
that's
So, yeah.
no fun.
She's
Not
like,
on Christmas
seriously?
break. I know. My kids
I was
had
like,
to
well,
do
you
that
can-
same thing over break.
She was like,
so-
I was like, you can put it off. And she's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to put it off.
No,
It's hurting.
No. Yeah.
So I was
that's
like,
the worst.
I know. Well, I will tell her about Gabe's painting.
Yeah.
I will.
I'm so glad you came in.
I'm meeting friends for lunch, so I may very well just come back and paint too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fun. I tell y'all, so I don't know if you know, I started TikToking.
Did
I'm
you?
down 106 pounds.
Good for you. You look great.
Thank you. And I go live every day.
Yeah.
And so I always tell everybody about this place. Because
Aw.
people are always like, what are you doing Tybee if it rains?
Yeah.
You go paint pottery.
No, I love you. Thank you.
Yes, I love this place. Oh, the gnomes are so, I'm obsessed with gnomes
I know.
lately.
I love that little heart nose.
Oh.
Those are cute.
I may have to come paint that today.
Yeah. And this little guy's cute too.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
that's
can put,
cute.
I've got the little battery operated things that you put in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's super
I think it's
cute.
really cute.
See, that's something detail-wise Camden would have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like Camden would do amazing with it. Oh yes, I have to go call her now because she's not in class and tell her
Aw.
about the painting because that's hysterical.
Yeah.
I know he's plumb forgot.
Oh, it's been it's been a long time.
That's hysterical.
It had to have been probably summertime.
Oh yeah, because I
Yeah.
remember because she said
Well,
he did.
it was when they came in.
Well, she'll always go, Mom. I said, do you finish? She goes, Mom, I finished.
Yeah.
He doesn't finish.
Oh, he never finishes.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
He never finishes.
No. In fact, that's why. I mean, she usually ends up getting like a couple of things because
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't.
what
finish.
she said.
He's
She
so
goes,
slow.
Mom, I always buy
Yeah.
more than one thing because
Yeah.
it's just what it is.
He's-
Blessed. Good seeing you. You too. Yes, probably. She's such a nice lady. So anyway, there's Huckapoo's. That's the pizza place. But I'm meeting my friend. So I'm going to go charge my phone. I've got to go. I may quite possibly take you painting. That was funny though. Yeah, she is such a nice lady. So originally it opened, it was her and her boyfriend. And apparently, like, he opened it during the craziness of COVID. And like, I mean, it was great. And it was just an outlet of something to do, right? And so then, apparently they broke up and she took over the shop. That is the place that Natalie Portman painted at. Yes, that's what I was asking her. I was like, did you get a lot of... She's like, yes. But anyway, yeah, that gnome was cute, wasn't it? So anyway, all right, I'm going to charge my phone for a little while, and then I'm going to end the live. So I will see you guys later. I got to call my daughter and tell her that fun. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.